Good morning. It is decision day. Not really decision day. It's time to testing day for the trailer and my plumbing job. See if it's gonna hold water. I'm all hooked up. Got my tank valves open. So far, so good. I did have some water in the rear compartment already. Some residual that didn't drain out last fall. And as you can see, it's dripping. I tried to tighten the bulkhead fitting up, but to no avail. When I did cut that hole, it got a little big. So I think I will probably have to get up inside the tank and silicone around the bulkhead fitting inside. I knew there's a chance I might have to do that with some of these just to get them to seal up properly, but could be worse. So now we are going to try putting some actual water in this thing. Put up my fill valve here, over here, and turn the water on. Slowly, this thing has a tremendous amount of pressure. And I can see already, just with that little bit, that I'm going to have to tighten the middle one up as well. Yippee skippy. So far, the front one looks good. Give it some time, put some water in here, see what happens. Get the giant pipe wrench out, try tightening this middle one up too. Again, worst case scenario, I gotta get in and add some sealant on the inside where those bulkhead fittings set down into that well inside. I knew there was a chance that I'd have to do that. So yeah, I do have everything pretty much done plumbing wise. I've got everything run there, T's. I've got a big filter here that's going to the pump. And I got my pump and motor all mounted up. I got a three-way valve here so that I can, right now I have it closed so that I can fill without putting water to the front, but then I can either send water up to the front of the trailer, or I will have just short clamps to clamp the fitting on here, a male cam lock fitting 3-inch, so that if I don't need the mix station on my truck, if I'm just stream jetting fertilizer or something like that, I can just pump straight out from the pump, fill the sprayer, and then my hose up here through that old, I don't know what that was, must have held a hose in its former life, I guess. But ran it up, got it clamped there, and then I used a piece of chain and hung it off the top there. But then that hose will come down, hooks up right here to my mix station. And this is where I load all of my products. The first pot is actually tied in to the Venturi T so that you can pull a vacuum on that pot, and then it sucks any bulk products out of a tote like this, or barrels. I've used barrels in the past. It's kind of a slick setup. I like it. I don't have to have an electric pump. I don't have to have a tote way up high above my head for gravity, and it's really pretty fast. I would say timing wise, I haven't actually put a stopwatch to it, but I feel like it's as fast or faster than a 12-volt pump to vacuum it out like that. So that's slick. And then the big pot I have for just dumping 2.5 sand or any sacks of dry. I've got a jug knife in there, and then it'll all get sucked through the Venturi tee and then pushed out. I am short 2 fittings. I need a straight piece and then a 45 to be able to come out the side here between the frame of the mixed pot and the muffler on Mighty Peterbilt. And then my fill hose, I won't bother climbing up there to show you right now, but I have fill hose. It's about 35 feet, and I put it up there and laid it up in the catwalk on top of the trailer. So seems to work pretty good having it up there. Oh, there she is, ready to go. We started spraying Friday. I started for a grower that has water storage right next to the fields we're spraying, so I don't need my truck for that job. But I've got some other jobs this next week that will need this thing, and it looks like we are in business with the front tank. I see no leaks. This back one is still dribbling away, so I'm gonna get the pipe wrench out, tighten that up. Hopefully I can get it to stop. We'll see. And then we're off to the races. Once I take this out, get it tested out fully and using it, I'll make another video and show you how I use that mix pot, because it's pretty slick and I like it.